Alright, so we're going to be talking about the thickest frame in the game today, which is Saryn herself. Now, this is the type of thickness you just can't find anywhere. This is the down south area type of thickness, the thickness that you find in places like Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. Now, I ain't never been to Alabama or Mississippi, but, you know, I heard it's the down south area to where they eat all the soul food, to where you find the thickness. You know, you guys let me know if I'm right in the comment section, yes or no. Now, yo guys, what's going on? Life of Rio here, and I'm not going to try to make this video too crazy. What I'm going to try to do is break it down to where everybody can understand Saryn, and I can give you guys some ideas to different playstyles, and I'm going to show you guys a build and breakdown and all of that good old stuff. So, hope you guys have been having a good day. So, let's go ahead and jump into what the heck I got to say today. Alright, so here's the thing. We all know Saryn's a toxic frame, right? But I want to make this as simple as I can for you guys. I want to summarize this for the people who really have a tough time understanding her. Listen, if you want every single word and everything broken down, read the wiki. I'm here to summarize this just so you guys can get it and understand it, right? So in your head, if you picture Saryn to be a viral frame, your life will be a lot simpler with understanding this frame. So the thing about Saryn is, if you picture her to be viral, then all you do is choose specific weapons to match that certain type of elemental combo. So let's say Saryn is viral, she's going to be doing viral damage, then you go with a weapon that is corrosive, so now you're corrosive and viral. Now let's say you already know Saryn is going to be viral, so if you're going up against Corpus, you go with gas, that's viral and gas of a combo that you have together. And you don't want to go with viral and viral because that just offsets and messes everything up for you, because it's not as potent as having two types of elemental combo setups. Now if you're viral and you have a weapon that is corrosive and also have hunter munitions on it, hunter munition is going to proc and then bypasses armor, and her viral is also going to bypass armor as well. So those are two things that is bypassing armor to make your life a lot better for you. Now for the people who don't understand viral, it would be like, I don't like viral, it's only corrosive. Listen bro, shut up. Here's the thing, I got you real quick, you're making mistakes. The thing about viral is that viral half the enemy's health for 50%. It half their health for 50%. So if an enemy has 10,000 health and you hit them with a viral proc, it's now going to be 5,000. Do you know how much quicker it is for you to actually go ahead and kill that frame with 50% less health? So she makes her job a lot easier. So if you have hunter munitions or a different type of elemental combo, especially if you're going up against Corpus and you got like gas or something, you're bypassing everything else to actually kill the enemies from the inside. That's what type of frame she is. Picture her to be like Osmosis Jones, man. She's like defending everything on the inside. Do you guys remember that cartoon? Now, let's go ahead and get some more understanding out the way. Now, what most people need to know when they're playing a frame is what is your go-to move of what you're going to need to use. That's how it is with all frames. To understand a frame, you need to know which move you're going to use. Your one is going to be your go-to move, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. You're going to use your one. Once the one is out there, you're going to hit the enemies. You're going to pop it. Then you're going to have viral for at least 7.5 seconds with Saryn because of her passive. She increased duration because of her amazing passive. Yes, it is. It's a very great passive because she increases status procs duration. Now, while you have that out there and you have all of that going for you, your second ability is going to be a great ability just to pop it, get away, or if you're using the augment, you can heal. But do remember, at high levels, fam, your second ability ain't going to help you. So you're going to need to put that thing around a corner, throw your one on it, pop the spores on it, and get out the way. Now, since you have that, dependent on what type of player you are, bro, that's how you're going to use your third ability. Now, Toxic Lash is not an ability that you're ever going to use in the mission, depending on what type of weapon you're using or what type of playstyle you have as that player. I've had hours and hours and hours of run with Saryn, and I've never used Toxic Lash. But if you're doing a melee run, I would highly recommend that you at least throw it in that setup just to get increased damage. I mean, who don't want that anyway, you feel me? So, fourth ability, don't spam it, bro. I'm letting you guys know it's not the same old Saryn. There is some kind of setups to where you can throw it in there if the enemies already have toxins procs on them. You can use your 4, get more damage. Trust me, not worth it. It's not really going to do substantial damage to how you would actually get with your 1 and just comboing that with your weapon, alright? So, your 4. It's okay, you get 4 seconds of blind CC, so you're going to stun the enemies. They're going to be blind to where they won't mess with you. So if you're standing next to a life support, activate your 4th, and then once you activate your 4th, then activate the life support. The rotation to how you want to use her abilities is that you're going to activate your 2, throw your 1 on top of your 2, then activate your 2 again. You can pop your spores that way and spread viral around to every surrounding enemy. Next thing you can do is that you can activate your 3 while your 2 is out and your 1 is on top of your 2, and then you could take your melee weapon while your Toxic Lash is active and hit your molt. And once you hit your molt, then it's going to spread it the same way. Or you can throw your 1 on top of your 2, and then once your 1 is on top of your 2, you can activate your 4 and then get the blind while getting more damage and also spread viral that way. So she has a lot of synergy on how to really activate her moves, which is really, really dope. So I kind of like it. There is some ways on how to actually make her better, but currently as she is, she's a great damage over time frame, and she does a fantastic job with what she actually does in the game. And I actually love Saryn a lot. So a lot of people who out there who actually play her correctly, and that's the thing about it, there's a little bit of like a playstyle adjustment to when you're playing Saryn. She's not just gonna go out there and nuke the entire place, but she does kill a lot. She steals a lot. Now this is the build. It's a one form of build, as you guys can tell. All I added was 1v polarity. Now overall, this is a very fun build for me and is my most up-to-date Saryn build, which is what I'm currently using right now. Now all of these mods are interchangeable out depending on your playstyle and what you would like to use. If you don't like regenerative molt, you can switch that out as well. Now if you guys want different arcanes to what you want to put in there to actually help and boost your playstyle, I would say Grace and Guardian is actually really good on Saryn since she's going to be taking a lot of hits anyway. And then to add to Grace and Guardian, you can also use regenerative molt, which is going to be better with armor because it's going to help boost it back up. So that is a really good thing. Now let's say if you want to go melee Saryn, one thing you can add is Arcane Strike or Arcane Fury. Two really good things to actually put into your builds to be better off with Saryn. Now Saryn is a top flight security out here in these streets, man. Like I said, she's a really good frame. She's a great damage dealer. She's great on any single team. On any team, Saryn is great. She fits. She does a great job. She complements very well, and her move synergizes very well as well. Now, there is some things that I would like to see fixed with Saryn. As for instance, I would love to see her fourth ability kind of add an actual corrosive that actually takes away from overall enemy armor. So just to give you an example, heavy gunners have 500 base armor that you have to take away before you can strip their armor. I would love for her fourth ability to actually add to that and take away from their base armor, which then would boost your DPS and actually have things going and give you a longer blind, or maybe you can add to that blind to make it 8 seconds instead of 4. I think that would be something great to add to it also. Now the next thing I would love to see is with Saryn's ability Molt. I would love to see some quality of life changes to this as well. Now Molt is a pretty good ability. It draws in really great amount of aggro, really good, one of the best in the game. The thing about it is that Molt dies incredibly too fast. I feel like the ability should have at least 4 seconds of invincibility up on cast, so you have enough time to throw your 1 on it. It has enough time to pull in enough aggro for 4 seconds for you to get out of there and actually clear the scene for you not to die. And that is a great way to increase survivability for Saryn, and I would just love to see that. Toxic Lash, it's an off and on ability for me. I don't really use it, so a lot of times I forget that Saryn even has a third ability because I use a Zenny Star and the Toxic Lash doesn't add to the Zenny Star whenever you throw it. So that's another thing for me that's kind of like a toss-up. You guys let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about it? Which abilities you would like to be, like to see changed? But overall, Saryn is great. She's good, needs some help here and there, but she is good at what she does, and that's what a lot of frames in the game. Now you do have a lot of those people, oh, why would I bring Saryn when I can bring this? Why do you even play the game when you can turn it off, right? I'm just saying. So a lot of different things go together. Now, one thing is, if you're out here, you're dying with Saryn, you're running out of revives within 10 minutes of life support, and you would like to change that, I would like to suggest, please, 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 use radiation on your melee weapon or some form of radiation to really give yourself some form of survivability. Radiation is great. She is lacking in CC, but she has the damage potential to actually keep things going. And remember to be smart. Mix up your elemental combos to keep things going for you and boost your own overall damage. I think that is a great thing to really look into. The next thing I would really say with Saryn is that you want to pay attention to is at least check out those Toxic Ancients, man. Check out the Ancients. They're great to actually help you out, boost your DPS. They give you 90% damage reduction, and that damage reduction, remember, is on top of shields as well. 90% damage reduction means your shields go down slower, your health goes down slower while using regenerative mode. And let's say you have Guardian and Grace. it's a lot of combos that's in the game that's at your fingertip that the game gives you. So you just have to utilize these things. Maybe you're just one of those people that's out there. Oh, Rio, I don't like to think, and I just like to press 4 and watch things die. Ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? So if you're one of those guys, this is not the frame for you. This frame has a unique playstyle to where you have to adjust to it. And once you adjust to it, I think you will be perfectly fine. And that's how a lot of frames are in the game. So really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out the rest of my content. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like it, with my crazy personality, with all of that other stuff to go along with it. And you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for all the love. Take care, guys.